Hey, greetings, greetings, greetings. Let's try this again. This is your brother Chief Kalanago with a little update, a short video. For some reason I was having issues, so I'm doing this again. Okay, let's do this again. All right, cool. So we good. All right. So like I was saying earlier, I wrote a book 5 years ago, right? And the book was titled "Everyone's a Slave on Less." That book was sold out in about a month in or 5 weeks, right? So anyway, I took the book, the book out of circulation, and it's been on the shelf for 5 years. But a lot of people are actually asking me for the book right now because the timing again is just always so right for that type of information. So I literally brought back the book. When I first wrote the book about a little over 5 years ago, the book had about 140, 143 pages. Now I rewrote the book, or kind of like republished the book rather, and it has 152 pages now. It has some updated information, but the information in the book is just great. It's amazing. And like I said, I mean, GENE-IN-SIS to re-evaluation is a must-have, but this right here is also a must-have. Okay, so I did change up the cover of the book slightly. Okay, I updated the information, so just want to go through a little bit of what's in that book. Everyone's a slave on less, because I'm telling you, man, this is going to answer so many questions. It's not even funny. All right, so let me go ahead and share the window with you, and let's go over some of the things that's actually discussed in the book. All right, so let's go through that real quick. I think the screen should be populating right now. So, like I said, the title of the book is called "Everyone's a Slave on Less." What is called Newsflash. Newsflash. Everybody's a slave on less, and we'll go to Amazon and check it out. Okay, so what am I discussing in this book? And again, this is another book that you gotta have this in your collection. Okay, so the first thing I'm talking about is the so-called elites have a big secret. I am literally letting out the secrets of the elite. All right, they have a secret, and I'm letting that out in the book. Okay, the next topic in the book is dealing with debt. All right, dealing with debt. Then the next topic is what is money. The next topic is the bookkeeping. What I'm doing is I'm telling you how banks are taking advantage of people with mortgages and loans and everything, right? So I'm breaking that down in the book. I'm also talking about dealing with the police, what you should do, what you should not do, and if you do decide to take a ticket, how to go to court and deal with those things. So that, I mean, like I said, man, the book is another must-have. All right. Then we're talking about registration for your cars. I'm breaking down what registration is, and when you have registration, you are literally giving up ownership to your car. So I'm breaking that down. I'm breaking down the driver's license versus traveling, breaking down what the driver's license is. Do you need one? Don't you need one? I mean, all those things, all those questions are being answered. Okay, consent, right? Whenever you deal with the police or the courts, it's all about giving them consent. Like anytime you give them consent, or you consent to anything, then literally you're putting yourself in their jurisdiction. So we're talking about that. Paying taxes is optional. I'm breaking that down as well. Social security numbers is optional. I'm breaking that down as well. The armed forces, I'm talking about every branch of the armed forces. I'm breaking that down. I did a video talking about marriages before, but I went over that in the book. Before you say I do, you got to read this. I'm also going over in loco parentis or parenti, right? Meaning that when your children are actually in the school system, the teachers replace your children, and that's lawful. Well, not lawful, but it's legal. Okay, so I'm breaking that down in the book. Notice to all law enforcement, all right? Talking about stopping failure to identify. Is it a law? Do you have to identify yourself to the police? Do you have to give the police an ID? All that stuff is broken down in the book. The illusion of politics, I'm going over that. I'm breaking that down as well. And also, I spoke about status correction. All right, in the book. So I kind of like, went through status correction, giving some information on that. The right to bear arms. I broke that down. Who has the right to bear arms? We went over a few things in the Constitution in the book. I also added another section that deals with nationality. All right, talking about nationality, what is nationality, and all those different things. Okay, so like I said, man, the book is definitely a must-have, along with GENE-IN-SIS 2 reevaluation. But so many people are asking for this, and again, the timing is just ripe because of so many people are waking up. They need to know exactly what happened, how it happened, and what needs to be done to deal with those situations. So I had to bring back out the book. All right. So let me go ahead and stop sharing the screen. And I'm gonna go to yes, the link is in the description, Lineage. The link is actually in the description. So I'm gonna go to Amazon and show it to you right now. Okay. Go to Amazon and show it to you right now. All right. This is the paperback, but I'm also working on a hardcover as well. Okay. None of my books I'm not gonna do a Kindle with those books because the information is just so serious. I want people to have a tangible book. I want people to have a book that they could hold on to, that they could pass on through generations, because the information again is just so, you know what I mean? All right, you definitely. All right. I appreciate that, Lineage, no doubt. Let me go ahead and show it to you on Amazon so you know exactly what it looks like. Okay. Newsflash, everyone's a slave on less. So here we go. When you go to Amazon, okay, they have the book in stock. All right. So this one, it seems like you'll get it sooner than the GENE-IN-SIS, because the GENE-IN-SIS is like a bigger book, a thicker book. It has 360 pages. It's a hardcover, so it will take a little more time to get that one. But still, all right, the wait is worth the wait. All right, so this is the book on Amazon. It's called Newsflash, Everyone's a Slave Unless, written by me, of course. Okay, and that is here we could read. Newsflash, everyone's a slave unless is a must read. The entire world is enslaved and don't seem to have the slightest inclination they are, much less how they became slaves. The so-called elites have been playing this game for centuries. They came up with a genius plan to control the minds and bodies of the world's population. Governments are created for the people and by the people, but the elites have managed to use these governmental systems as a tool of illusion to brainwash the masses. In order to free oneself, one has to know the tools of enslavement. And in this telling book, the author breaks down these subjects and a lot more. You see what I'm saying? The so-called elites have a big secret dealing with. So, like I said, I went over all those things dealing with debt. The nationality, all that stuff is discussed in the book, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna love this. All right, definitely gonna love this. All right. So you need to add those to your collection. So that's on Amazon right now. Okay, stop sharing the screen. Let's go to the next one. GENE-IN-SIS to reevaluation, another must-have. All right. Okay. Well, again, like I'm not even gonna get into the whole Israelite thing. I'm not an Israelite, so. And the people of the Americas are not Israelites. The original people of Americas are not Israelites. But I'm not going to get into that conversation right now. I'm just tired of talking about that. So all that stuff is broken down in the book and given enough validation and proof that the American Aboriginals, we're not Israelites. Okay, we did not come from that demonic entity. All right, so that's not our thing. All right, but anyway, whoever it belonged to, again, do your thing. All right, more power to you. Now, this is the GENE-IN-SIS to reevaluation. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body be filled or full of light. All right. So here we go. That's the information right here. Okay, and I'm breaking down a lot of things in that book. This particular book is in 3 parts. All right, talking about the Americas and the history of the Americas. Right. Part 2 of the book, which is book 2, which is in one book. It has 3 parts. Then the second part talks about American truth, European lies, right? And then the third part of the book deals with religion. I'm literally going into the Bible and dissecting the Bible and breaking it down. I promise you, you will never, and you have never read a book of such magnitude. All right. So that book right there in itself is another must have. So with those two books right there in your collection, I'm telling you, after you read those books, you will be able to sit down with anybody. I don't care who it is. All right. And shut down any illusion. I promise you that. Any illusion that you were taught, any illusion that's being taught, you could read those two books. And the type of power you will have mentally is not even funny. All right. So, and I'm not just giving you the knowledge, but I'm also showing you how to apply the knowledge in the book. You feel me? So those are the two books right there. Okay. Definitely a must have. So just wanted to come on here and share that information with y'all and make sure, you know, you do your thing. All right. So with that being said, go out and go click on the link, check it out, get your copies, and I'm certainly sure we'll get a chance to discuss it. Give the reviews. Like, I'm not even worried about it. I'm so confident that you'll give it a 5-star. All right, because again, the information is just so powerful and potent that you are literally going to get one for yourself and get it for members of your family, your household, your friends, because you want them to have that information. All right. The age of awakening is here, and there's no need for any one of us to be in the darkness, whether it comes to law, whether it comes to the legal system, whether it comes to dealing with the police, whether it comes to dealing with the courts. All that stuff I have in the book. Everyone is a slave on less. Okay, newsflash, everyone's a slave on less. All that information is in the book. Show you how to deal with the police, how to deal with the courts, how to deal with mortgages. I mean, literally, all that stuff is literally in the book. Okay? It's in the book. And the beauty about it is the more people that wake up to that truth and apply the truth, it will be more effective. And it will be effective. You feel me? So like I said, I just want to do a quick video just to give an update on that. And that's it. I'm in the islands right now. And I'm certainly sure I'll be doing live videos. So you guys take care of yourselves and go check out the books, man. You know, you need those books in your arsenal. All right. I love y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Take care.